Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? Something a little bit different today on Sunday Funday. So we recently just did the Sagamore Double Oak. And one of you guys had asked, how does it compare to Woodford Double Oak? So that's what we're going to do. Woodford Double Oak comes in at 90.4 proof. We got it for $49. That did go up in his fancy store to, I think, $52 right now. And that's going to go up against the Sagamore Double Oak we just recently opened up. This was at 96.6 proof. We got this for $56.99. Against the Noble Oak, which is also a Double Oak Rye. So this is a rye. The last three are ryes, and the first one's just a thing. We got this for $29.99, and I wanted to see how it would compare. And super fan of the channel, Steve, came over the other day and brought a Bondstone Double Oak Rye whiskey, and this thing was crazy good. And I said, do you mind if I just throw it in the Double Oak blind I'm going to do tomorrow? So here we are. So we're going to see what that is. Mike has not tried this. I tried it.
It's like a combo. Blind sample Saturday showdown.
It's just this is a little bit of everything going on. So normal mash mix-up rules. Mike pours them out of the room. He leaves the room. I shuffle them up. We'll be drinking the same thing at the same time. You'll be seeing what we're drinking. I didn't know if the Woodford Double Oak is phenomenal, but I wanted to know how much the rye was going to factor into it. So pay no attention to what's going on the left side of the room, or the right side of the room, according to what you're looking at. So we'll start with glass number one, and Mike will just do whatever he does over there, and we'll run with it. But I'm thinking I should be able to pick I'm hoping the Woodford out, but this ain't a bad nose, whatever this one is.
It's actually cranking, to be honest with you.
Off the top of my head, I don't know if I said the proof of these two. This one, the Bondstone's 100 proof, and this one is 48%, so that would be 96. Well, that is very good, whatever one is. Whatever one is. And again, I mean, they're all relatively inexpensive. that's the key.
$60 is outrageous.
Yeah, this is like 20-something. That's why I wanted to throw that in just as an outlier. But
This has got a super good nose.
I'm getting a nice fruit on this one right here.
I did initially.
Yeah, I'm getting almost like
actually. What was weird when I first when you like paid no attention to the theater next door, it was almost like when remember when we used to pick the grapes and it had those. They taste like shit.
Yeah, the purple grapes that I used to make the jam on. Yeah.
It kind of smelled like that.
Yeah, I could see that because I was gonna go. It wasn't a maraschino cherry. I was gonna go with the dark cherries. I was in that, so I was in the same range as where you are. One is very good. I don't know what that might be, but I'm certainly not disliking it. I can tell you that.
I'm with you.
I have a guess, but. I other than the fact that we did this one, but we did a lot of the things the other day. So when he came over, when he brought this, so it wasn't yesterday.
It seemed to carry not too bad either.
Yeah. Ooh, hello. This is a dark, rich caramel in this one.
Yeah, no real fruitness in this one.
No, you got that dark caramel. This is going to be interesting. This
is an easier drinker.
Oh yeah, it is. It's darker, it's richer, it's thicker though.
Yeah, it doesn't have the extra. It doesn't have like that first one had a little more of a sparkle. This is kind of like a sip and go.
Yep.
But it stays there though.
No, I agree. I think I don't know which one I like better though, because I kind of like the first one. Had a little pizzazz to it.
It did.
I think I know what this is.
I have two guesses myself on each one, but I think
I'm gonna keep them tied because it's tied coming off the first one. But I think I preferred one, to be honest with you.
It had a little more fruit start nose.
That's what I mean. And then it had a little cooling
sensation. This one's kind of A little bit.
This one's just kind of, it's good, it's solid, but it's just there. It didn't give me a ride. I'm not sure what one is. I'm pretty sure that this was 2. Yeah. We'll see what happens. But
Walker, you read my paper?
I can't even see the fucking things in front of me. You think I can see way the hell over there? No, it was definitely.
That is what I picked for 2.
No, yeah.
For a quick guess.
There's a total different nose right here.
It's like this one's like nuttier. Don't ask me which one again. I know you never get it.
I'm not.
In my little peanut brain, no, it's nuttier.
Yeah, I'm almost going like when you walk through. You ever walk through a vineyard? I'm going with your grapes this time. Like I'm going with a grape smell on this one. Yeah. Way more of the mint on the flavor.
Yeah, it's a whole different taste on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Way more.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Noble?
Yeah.
That's gonna be my guess right now.
It could be.
No, I gotta put something in the.
No.
But it's definitely this one definitely carries a more of a rye flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much in the nose.
No, it's there on the nose too.
Lightly in the nose.
But I'm almost getting like that fruity rye, like so. This is finished in a sherry cask, so I can almost see that this would be the Noble. I don't dislike this either. You know what? It gives me an alternative flavor than the one taste of the. And I like the double oak normally, but putting it up against the rye may hold against it for me.
And it's
because I think the rye spice adds a flavor that like this almost makes this one note. Because you're just getting that dark, rich caramel.
But the nose was a little better in that to start. So I'm not saying I'm sad.
Mm-mm. This one might almost be too bright and fruity for me, though.
I have that one back.
It might almost be too bright and fruity for me compared to the other ones today. But
I think this one has a light mint nose in it as well.
Man.
And not in a bad way. It's not like the overpowering pig.
Oh, I like that a lot though.
But it does have an extra flavor in the finish.
Yeah, you got a big oaky presence at the end. There's a big oaky presence at the end of that.
Mine.
He's got an extra finish, but he doesn't know what it is. To me, it's bringing the oak. Like you get the mint, you get the caramel and the mint.
Not like 2.
Yeah, it is. It's just not. It changes at the end to that. It changes to the oak at the end.
All right.
2
So
just brought it from the beginning to the end.
All right, so that could be it has a twist.
Like to me, when you taste it, when you try it on the next sip, you get like the caramel at the front. You're gonna get that cooling sensation / mint. Then it turns into a nice oaky finish. Like right when you swallow, then you get the same flavors you got in 2. It gets that nice oaky finish on it. That's how I get.
It's something initial though. This one carries like 3 different notes coming through. And I can't say that I don't like that.
No, I agree. This is going to be my initial guess.
We're totally different then.
I think this is where I'm going to go for right now. But it doesn't matter what I'm guessing now. It doesn't matter when I guess that after. But we have to finalize this. And right now I got a 3-way tie for first. So we're going to take a quick break, cleanse our palate. We'll be back in a second. I don't know if I have a 3-way tie. So we are back. We're going to start on the right, work our way left. Cool. Way better now. This has a really
super caramel.
This has a really it's caramel, but you can also smell like the double oak. Like it just has a nice oaky finish. There's a huge oaky presence in this one.
No, it's
then you get a nice mint in the middle. It's nice and caramel in the front.
Get a mint.
You get a nice mint in the middle, and then it finishes with like a nice oaky caramel. But it's got that
It does
wood
hang
finish.
on.
Yeah.
That was what, 96 you said?
Proof wise, what are you talking? Bondstone?
No, I think it's this one.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't see.
I think it's this one. I think it was 96.6 if I remember correctly on that one. So this is 94.
96.6.
Yeah. This is whatever
Oh,
4
no.
is. I do like
Yeah,
a lot.
I do think it's that one. Whoa. Mayday.
Almost did it. It's bound to happen eventually.
There is a first for everything.
Mm-hmm.
If it's gonna be though, it'll be you.
Probably.
I don't.
I like this one. I like this a lot.
I'm not gonna say it. I don't mind it. That's what
Yep.
I was gonna say.
I do like it a lot. Funny story about Bondstone, and Steve will get a kick out of it because it's his story, but we had the Bondstone Double Oak, and we did the review on it. Me and Steve cracked it. We did the review on it. He brought it home. He brought it back, and he's like, I don't like this one. I don't like it. Went back, tried to take it back home again another time, and then he's like, nope. He ended up putting a K on it, left it over here, and I ended up killing it. And then on a glass 3 now. And then when he shows up yesterday, and he did or 2 days ago now, time flies when you're having fun. And when we cracked it, and then he revealed it, and I'm like, you didn't like the first one, but it's so different. The rye, to me, and I don't know if that's glass 4 or not. That's my guess.
This one's really nutty.
It's
Not to end your story, but
I
I had to get that out.
he wanted to end my story. I get that.
No.
I'm not getting the nut, but what I am getting, I'm getting a lot of the. Sorry, my story sucked. So we're gonna go on to the next thing. If you remember the one we got from Total Wine a long time ago, and it almost has like it's a bright fruit, like almost a wine flavor. It was Westwood.
So that is weird because when I get like a heavy nut, you tend to get like a banana or a fruit. I don't mind this taste though. It's not carrying a heavy mint like
it's way off profile with the rest of them.
It is, but it doesn't hang as long.
Yeah.
It doesn't really stick around as long, but it's still tasty.
It is good. It is good.
And the nose is nose is totally.
I don't think it's as good as what I drank in 4.
No,
It's coming back.
it still holds its own.
It has a big wine flavor to me. Like I can't remember the one we did. It's when I went and bought all 4 of the ones at Total Wine that one time to do like I got the Isaac Bowman in the thing.
A little light wine in there now.
But that's what it reminds me of. I get more of the wine than I get the nut.
You don't get a mad oak in the end.
No.
I could go like a fruity nut. So that's where I'm at on this one.
Okay, it's coming back for me. On that one, for sure. And not that it's bad. It's just off profile with the other 3.
A little bit.
You know.
It didn't carry as much of a little thing.
No, this is just.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is melted caramel. That's all there is to it.
It is.
But it's not like all the way to a sugar daddy where it's like sweet. This is dark and rich.
It's pretty damn close.
But I mean, it's dark and rich with it. You know what I mean? It might be a sugar daddy with chocolate on the outside of it. Then I'll say that. You know what I mean? Why don't they make that?
Sugar daddy with chocolate?
Yeah, that sounds
It would only
delicious.
last for like 2 seconds.
That's
You're
okay.
gonna suck the chocolate off and be.
But then you get the caramel on the inside.
So take a Dove bar and have a chunk of Dove and or Ghirardelli or whoever you may prefer. This is super.
Yeah, it's savory to it. That is just good. This is where it's going to get tricky to me because 9 times out of 10, I love Woodford Double Oak because it's dark, it's rich.
You don't know that, but
I'm assuming that's what it is. And again, I could be 100% wrong on the bottles. Don't get me wrong.
I think you're wrong on the bottles, but not this one.
Challenge. I love that. I think I'm dead nuts on the bottles right now.
You do.
But I'm going to say that even if I thought I was wrong.
I know that theory too. So yeah, I don't. This nose is probably the best nose on.
I agree. But the only problem I have with it is in my head, and I'm going to have to go head to head with it because I got to
It's an easy
out.
drinker.
Not only the easy drinker, the fact that in 2, I get the caramel in the front, then I get that nice mint, and it finishes off with a nice oaky presence. This brings that oaky presence from the start, the middle, to the end. It doesn't change. It's thick, it's dark, it's rich, it's delicious, but you only get that one note. I think I get a better ride off of 4. That's how I'm basing it, on which one do I enjoy drinking more, because I'm getting a wave of flavors.
So I'm in my head too, also thinking, if I was sitting by the fire, would I just like this, another one of these, or because I think this is going to get old.
Oh, I don't think so. I think the fact that I can get like I get a fruit off the
so much
nose.
old, but it's
No, again, it's a matter of preference, and he
is.
just wants me to edit more, so I get it. You know what I mean? But no, I kind of had a feeling that we weren't going to agree on this one.
No,
because
we're
we're
not-
more of a traditional bourbon
we're
guy
still-
when it comes down.
we're
to
not
it,
far
so.
off.
Yeah,
so
we'll see.
far.
I'm gonna have a hard time with these 3. I'm telling you. Now this is like a fruit bomb right
I was
here.
gonna say, what are what?
Like I am getting.
This is,
You said originally grapes. I'm more in like not maraschino cherries, because those are too light and bright. I'm in an actual cherry, like when you actually got to eat the seed out of it.
I just remember, those effing grapes had
The
seeds
grapes,
in them, and they
right.
tasted like shit too.
No, but you could walk by the plant and smell it.
No,
For
I remember we had to rip the vines to get the
Yeah.
to get the berries down.
I have them in my yard. I just ripped a bunch of them down as they were choking on my trees. But
And now no one makes jelly.
Mm-hmm.
I could rip them down, I guess, and you can make other things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really mind this nose.
I said that I started making wine after the fact that I got rid of all my grapes in the yard like a dope. I'll tell you what, this is gonna be tough, because 1 gives me that wave. Gives me a wave of taste. I get nice caramel in the front with it's not as minty as 4
I was
is.
gonna say with less mint.
Correct. It's not as minty, but you get the cooling sensation that bumps it up.
You do get a little bit of.
I think you had a little bit more oak on 4 though. I have to go back to back, but again, they're kind of close though. I don't think I took my second sip.
I may have.
That's nice. There is definitely a fruit.
There is in the nose especially.
Well, I'm really liking this one.
But it's less mint.
I just got a hint. I could almost go with a. No, I can almost go with I might have to switch some 2 bottles. I can almost go with like a candy apple, the Jolly Rancher, the apple Jolly Rancher.
I don't know if I'm still in my little land of. We were young. Remember, we were sent on missions to go get blueberries when blueberries were out, grapes when the grapes were out, and
Oh, I like that one too.
we had mad rules.
There's going to be a lot of back-to-back on this one. I may switch these 2 bottles. I think I might have these 2 backwards, but
He is reading my goddamn notes.
no, I think only because I remember getting that crazy Jolly Rancher flavor on the first one. So there you go. We're gonna finalize what order we have, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
That one drinks a little sparkly too.
So we are back,
Back.
and we don't agree. No, we're actually pretty close, but there is a minute difference between these top 3. The outlier in the back was definitely an outlier. That one was way lighter and brighter than the rest of them. But we both actually agree. I ended up switching Bondstone to the front, but just because I remember when Steve and I did it, I was getting like that candy flavor, and I think that's what I got. But regardless of where we think the bottles are, we think they're in this order. I agree on who won and who lost. The 2 in the middle, well, I'll explain it when we go on. The 2 in the middle were very close, though. So our last place glass was glass number 3, and it's what you put in glass number 2.
Noble Oak.
Noble Oak. And I thought that's finished in a sherry, and it really brought a lot of that wine flavor out. Again, not bad on its own. It just was off profile.
It was off profile a little
Right.
bit.
So we'll go with your list on this one. Your 3rd place and my 2nd place, what was in glass number 4, and it's what you put in glass number 3. Sagamore. And the difference with this one was it does have a nice minty presence in the middle with a nice oaky finish, and it was just more mint than he wanted to drink compared to glass number 2, which I believe is going to be Woodford DO Rye, which is just thick and rich and dark and absolutely delicious. It really is. So That would be glass number 2, and it's what you put in glass number 1. And if this isn't Woodford, I'll be shocked.
It is.
Yeah. So, and again, that one didn't bring any mint whatsoever.
No.
And it is just dark and rich and delicious. But that's why I just kind of like it. Me personally, one of you guys asked which one is better. They're comparable. They really are on any given day. It's just if you
carries more mint.
This carries a more of a wave of flavor with a nice mint and an oak at the end. And this is just straight, dark, rich caramel oak. It's just delicious. It really is.
It does have all kinds of flavors.
Yeah, any given
not
day.
sad.
I mean, this is just more solid, and this kind of gives me a little bit. That's why I liked it. It gave me a little bit more of a wave. So, and the reason I wanted to put this one in here because when Steve and I did it, this has like I get like a candy apple. Do you get them now? Like we're talking the apple Jolly Rancher. I get a hint of that.
I told for the 17th time.
Yeah.
I'm pulling the grapes down.
It is. It has a huge fruity front. It has a nice caramel in the middle. It gives you that little burst of what I like, cooling sensation, and then it comes with a nice oaky finish. Honestly, I know some people aren't total wine, and Steve hated his first double oak that he got from there. The double oak rye works. That just works. It's just a crazy wave of flavor, and it's delicious. And it came in first today, so that's why I asked him. I said we didn't do a review of it yet, and if you want to see it, I'll go buy a bottle because I think it's one of the best double oaks we have. I think it's delicious.
Well, just beat out Sagamore.
That's what I'm saying. It is the best. I mean,
I never had it. It's just the nose. Sagamore's nose might be a little stronger, but that one still is not weak. It doesn't carry the extra mint that one does. So that's why I enjoy this one.
But what it does carry is it has a better viscosity and it coats better and it lasts longer. It is better than what this.
And it might in proof wise, you can't even. I think what is it?
It's 0.2. It's 3 point something proof. Yeah, it's not even that.
Viewed,
no,
so it's not like one's 110 and one's 190.
It's just the viscosity of it and the whole carry through of it is just. It just was better. So that's why I asked Steve. I'm like, dude, can I just throw this right in the blind? Like we never even cracked it. But just me and him did. And he's like, no, that would be cool. So. Steve, I hope you enjoyed it. So, again, thank you so much for letting us use your bottle.
Subscriber sample Saturday. But now it's a Sunday Funday.
Well, it's a little bit of.
He was a little originator of the sample bottle. So we got to do his due, and thank you, Steve, because you have been the original lever of a lot of bottles here.
No,
so thank you.
100%. And we still got a lot to go because we're slackers over here. So, well, there you go. That is Sunday Funday. If you want to see a future Sunday Funday, and again, I'm sorry, I didn't write down who actually said you wanted to see it against Woodford. It's both. It's close. Yeah, I think it was Motorhead, if I'm not mistaken. But it could. I'm not 100% sure who said it, but it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. They are. It's what you like. But if you're a rye person, this Sagamore's banging. It is, to me, it was better than Woodford, but not much. It was like right there.
You have to like the mint though. That one did carry a little more mint.
100%. I agree with that. But there you go.
And this one beat it. So I mean,
yeah, that's the kicker. Find that one. That's the key. That's the one I'm drinking with. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.